Taurus, it's your turn, Taurus. Quick messages coming in. Could be dealing with a Gemini. I have Taurus in my chart, so I know we're a stubborn bunch, but whatever. I think it's good in a way. It's hard for people to conform us the way everybody else seems to conform in the world today at the drop of a hat and sell their souls. Oh, death, transformation, quick coming in. So this is good transformation. though. This isn't transformation like, government tells you to do something and you just do it because they told you to do it. I'm not going to talk about that because I don't want to get my channel blocked off, but yeah. Some people put their, I don't know. Just me personally, I believe in trusting God since He made my body and the government didn't make my body, so I trust what He put together. I trust His immune system, and I think it's a good idea to do that because, you know what, some people, if they don't trust God and they trust the government for their immune system, I think, I don't know, maybe one day God will just say, well, your immune system isn't, whatever. I'll upgrade these guys because they trusted in me. And all these other guys, let them have their nanobots and see how that works out for them. Whatever the hell they put in there, who knows what it was. I don't know, I don't trust it. It seemed a little too damn, what you call it, enthused for us to get it. And I know damn well that they don't care about us that much to actually, like, for it to be saving our lives. But anyways, I'm not going to go there. I don't even know why I'm talking about that. I just heard something on the radio that pissed me off. Reminded me of when they were giving free bomber tickets here, like, for people to get vaccinated. Like, they never give a shit any other time about anybody else putting anything else in their blood. It's already been proven that what they did reacting to the so-called pandemic killed more people than the pandemic did itself, so. But whatever. Could be closing out a cycle, Taurus. Like me into the Holy Spirit. Like me into the soul cycle of Taurus, please. Victory and closing out a cycle. Let's see that. Okay, Holy Spirit. What do we got in heart of the situation for Taurus? Taurus. Ooh, beautiful. Passionate new beginning and burdens. You got passionate new beginning about something. You're gonna be fired up about something. Spirit's gonna light a fire under your ass. Something you're gonna discover something new, or be like just happy about something. Something's gonna pique your interest. Find a new hobby possibly, or but it is gonna create burdens maybe because there's a learning curve. When you start anything new, there's a learning curve. And actually, you know what? This stick right here. Maybe these are your burdens, is what I'm thinking. I'm seeing this a different way now. These are your burdens here. You see how he's stacking them up? He's finding a way to stack up all his burdens into one big stick. This is this big stick. And you're going to use your burdens, actually, to beat down your enemies or use your burden. You're going to find a way to use your burdens, whatever's burdening you, and turn it into a passionate. You find a way to turn your burden into something you're passionate about, and actually use your burdens to your advantage. which is, wow, that's actually pretty amazing. I don't know how the hell that's going to happen for you, but maybe we'll pull one on this after, but yeah, I don't know how that's going to happen, but see how he's gathering all these sticks and he's building them into like one stick. If he's going to put them together and bind them together, and he's going to use that stick to beat something or like whatever, he's going to use it to his advantage somehow. The Spirit's going to show you how to do this, so maybe stay in touch with the Spirit, like meditate, pray, however you go about doing that. Everybody has their own way, right? I don't tell anybody how to pray because I know everybody's different, so I have my way, and yeah, this is one of my ways of doing it actually. Is through the cards, right? Spirit shows me a lot through the cards. That's one of the ways he shows me. He shows me all kinds of ways, so that's how I know he can show you any way. Any way he can show you while you're like fighting with your old lady, you know what I mean? If there's something that happens in the like he can show you any way. It doesn't matter. You just got to be open to it, right? And always like be looking for those synchronicities. What do we got in the we got in the challenge of the situation? It's a challenge for this. This is good, so like that's really good. It's very rare that you can take all your burdens and turn them into your advantage. Like fuel, maybe. Maybe you're going to use it as fuel to fire this new passion that Spirit's gonna give you. He's gonna make you passionate about something. Could be a hobby. Could be maybe you found something out about one of your kids or something like that. Maybe you found out that they're interested in something and you can like incorporate yourself into their life that way. Okay, you got a King of Wands as a challenge. So somebody who's either this person's challenging you or you're challenged by this person. Somebody who's he can have a bit of an ego. He's upright. He's an entrepreneur though, or like somebody who thinks outside the box. So he can be a difficult person to be challenged by, because like I say, he finds openings where most people don't even think about finding openings, right? So it's hard to actually challenge somebody like this. And they're passionate, like I say. That's why maybe you're gonna need passion, like into Passionate New Beginning, is because this is the way this guy does battle. So if you're challenged by this person, yeah, you might need that. So far, it's all fire energy here. You're all wands. So Ace of Wands, 10 of Wands, and the King of Wands. So you're definitely dealing with some kind of fire sign. Most likely, I shouldn't say definitely. I never like to say definitely, unless it is definite, right? What do we got in subconsciously, the way you're thinking there, Taurus? The Stampede. Oh, these two, Spirit. Okay. So it could be celebrating. This could be like completing something, like celebrating an ending or like a achievement, a victory of some kind. And getting a new perspective of things. Like I'm thinking that subconsciously you're getting a new perspective. Obviously, because how else could you turn your burdens into your advantage? You know what I mean? How could you turn your burdens into something you're passionate about? Most people aren't passionate about their burdens. They're like the things that you don't really want to think about, but you kind of have to. It's like, fuck, damn burdens again, right? But okay, so that's a little bit of Cups energy. That's just in the subconscious though, so I'm not too worried about that. What's your subconscious is the way you're thinking right now? What's on your brain? Let's shuffle these up. Give these one more there, Holy Spirit. Oh, an angel energy. I like to see that. That's your ancestors, your angels. Or you could be dealing with Sagittarius, possibly. and or Pisces. We got in the past. How the fuck did we get here? Taurus. How the fuck did we get here? This one always here. Okay, so in the past you might have been dealing with, or this could be you. This could represent you too, because it's the Earth sign, right? Queen of Pentacles. She's usually pretty abundant, down to earth, like likes to be out in nature, likes the family life, like traditions. Yeah, traditional. There's a rabbit there, so it could be. Well, it's springtime right now, so all the nature's out. So if you're an earth sign, like a lot of us, like we like hanging out with the birds and the trees and shit like that, you know. So maybe get out there and ground yourself, get in touch, go sit by a stream or put your feet in the water or something. Just feel the heartbeat of the earth, you know. Yeah, this is a good time. Everything is starting to, like, all the flowers are starting to come out and shit. Bees and butterflies, and yeah, it's a good time to be out. That's in the past. So maybe you're thinking about last summer, or what do we got in the present situation here, Holy Spirit? For our Taurus is Taurus, King of Swords. Okay, so just King. That's good. You could be Earth sign that leans a little bit over to the, like me. I'm a Virgo Libra cusper, so I lean like I'm more just by a hair over to the Earth side. I'm like smack dab in the middle between Libra and Virgo, right? So, but I'm more of an Earth sign. But this could be like this could be represents a judge too, or like it could sometimes even represents God. It's see how big he is? I just recognized that the other day. Like, I was like, how can that represent God? But like, look how big he is compared to the trees that are. Like, he's the only king that's like that. All the other kings are like they're like regular size, right? Like you see the gecko there, and then the kings and queens are all the regular size. But this one is like, look at him. He's a giant, man. I just realized that the other day. I'm like, holy shit. King of Swords doesn't fuck around, man. But yeah, he represents it. He can represent a judge or the ultimate judge, God, right? Or I noticed there's like two birds in the sky there too. I guess that could represent like seeing the both sides of like every, like, you know, the yin and the yang. Seeing both sides of every situation. Like balancing of the scales, because it's a Libra energy too. So, yeah, and the ground kind of just flows around him too, right? It's like he's one with the earth there. Yeah, so just King. So presently, I'm taking it that maybe you might be in need of judgment right now. Maybe some people are fucking you around, or maybe there's you've been unjustly, like had some injustices done to you. So definitely this guy's could represent you, even just going on and getting your own justice, you know. Like, that's okay as long as you stay within the confines of the law, you know what I mean? Like, because you don't want to wind up in the clink there. But yeah. Notice there's that cloud there too. There's clouds around his throne, like I don't know if that represents maybe the Holy Spirit going out. It's nice. I like this one. especially since I just realized that the other day, like about the yeah, I never noticed that. Like looking at the rider deck, I looked at it all the time, and I was like, oh, it's just him sitting on a throne. And I noticed the other day those trees, like, wow, he's like a super, he's like a 10-story building, right? What's in the bottom of the deck? We got Archangel Michael too, so this could be maybe justice is being called down. Like this is like divine justice, so this is like your ancestors. Like another thing is trying to keep in touch with your ancestors. Just like I don't know if, well, depending on your beliefs, right? But I don't know. I find like I'm in touch more with my dead relatives than I am with my living ones. Like, like literally, I barely have anything in common with my regular relatives. Like, I just know. It's sad, but it's it's just not gonna. But yeah. And like I say, like they all have your back, 100%, 100%. They have your back all the time once you get in touch with them. So, like they really do. I don't even think I'd be here today if it wasn't for them, for real. I know for a fact I wouldn't actually, because just some things that have happened in my life, like there's like bullets whizzing by me, like blowing up fucking bus shacks like right next to me, like and like yeah, just shit that weird shit, man. And like my own family like thought I was fucking nuts because I like literally I used to smoke nuts, right? But whatever. They had my back 100%. They say I wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for them. What do we got in the future situation? Future situation, we got Sun, Leo energy. So this is Leo. This is like happy. This is like this is really good. This is like the sun coming out. So whatever this justice is, this judge, this could be you. This is good. This is good energy to be in. This is like the happiest card in the deck. Besides like the Ten of Cups, and this one are pretty much the happiest cards in the deck. What do we got in influencing the situation? Page of Swords. So somebody could be spying on you, or you could be spying on somebody else. Well, right now you're spying on them. It's through me right now, but yeah, you could be spying on your ops. I don't see any of them really. Besides this King of Wands, you could be dealing with a fire sign. He's doesn't mean he's your ops. It just means that somebody who's challenging you. You're challenged by this person, whoever they are, right? Page of Swords. So it's like could be a younger air sign, or like I say, you would, this wouldn't show up as spying because you're just watching a tarot reading or whatever. Like this is like a random one. It's like you, not like you paid me to get a reading, but if you were like literally like doing tarot yourself, like trying to find out something about somebody, which I don't recommend because that kind of like do it like me. I don't do tarot like that because it's I believe it's like breaking the rules. Like it's kind of like being like a like if somebody, I'm not gonna go spy. If somebody was to pay me for a reading, I wouldn't go spy on somebody else because I don't know anything about that person, right? Like I'll do, if you want me to do an Aquarius reading. Say you're dealing with an Aquarius, and I could look into all the Aquarius collective, but I'm not gonna. It would be breaking the rules to go, and even for myself, I won't do that. Like if even though I know somebody's trying to screw me over, I'm not gonna go and like literally pull on their thing without their permission. If they give me permission to, then I would. You know what I mean? Then I could. But I could find out anyway, because I could find out by pulling on the collective of like an Aquarius. I could find out by like pulling on the like right now Taurus. Say I wanted to know something about a Taurus, I could pull on the collective of Taurus, and I could find out about all Tauruses And from that I could gather like little tidbits that would add up, like if I knew enough about a person, like okay, this is what they're doing, you know what I mean? But yeah, I don't think it's I think it is breaking like spiritual law to do that. Like that's why a lot of spiritual, like the good ones anyway, aren't gonna like go and spy on you for somebody else. They'll find out about you, and if somebody shows up in your reading, whether somebody is trying to do you harm, they will show up in your reading, because like you have a right to protect yourself, right? Like my ops always show up in my readings. Like when I read for myself, like it'll show up. Oh, okay, this person's but this could be somebody spying on you, or you could be spying on somebody else, or just like yeah, when somebody shows up in your reading, sometimes that shows up as spying. It's not the bad spying. If it's like this would be like breaking a spiritual law, or even like some creepy dude like hanging from your trees, like with some lube and like a swing, like in binoculars, you know what I mean, like rubbing one out. Like that's the type of, this is like the bad side of like but this is just like, you know what I mean, you have a right to like go and look into your life, right? You know what I mean? So that's what we're doing right now. So the church might say something different about it, but I looked into that too, because I'm a believer in like I know I've searched into it, and it does talk about like dividing in Deuteronomy and stuff like that, but it's like mainly about like they were doing some crazy shit, man. Like they were sacrificing like shit to gods, like deities and stuff like that, like sacrificing like I like animals and shit like that, like shit like that. I can see, you know, like that's going on. Whatever. I don't judge anybody though. If that's your thing, then whatever. That's your thing, right? Because I believe, I have my beliefs. I don't like to crouch on anybody else's. So what do we got in? But yeah, and if you look into it, is like the Roman Catholic Church that like literally, like the only reason they got rid of the cards is not even because of divining, is because people were getting too drunk and fucking gambling all the time and didn't want to go to work. So it's not even like about like, because they weren't using the cards for that. They were using it for like gambling and shit like that. So that's why they said, oh, you're only allowed to do cards on what is it, like Christmas and New Year's, where they made a law saying that, and that's how the whole fucking thing started. So what do we got in the hopes and fears? Hopes and fears, hopes and fears. So hopes and fears is you're looking over your investments, so you might possibly have some investments that you're looking into. You're hoping that they turn out, which most people would. That's normal. Okay. What's the lens you're looking through? Lens you're looking through. Ten of Pentacles. Wow. Okay, so you're looking at through like generational wealth. Generational wealth. Generational wealth. Okay, you got 10 here. Yeah, let's see another 10. Okay, 10 of burdens. Okay. So see, this might be like the lens you're looking to, like right off the bat. You had you're turning your burdens into your bundle of pentacles. Maybe, you know what I mean. You found a way to take your burdens and like, or you're going to find a way to take your burdens and somehow use them to your advantage to gain you possibly pentacles. And that's what I'm thinking, because if you're looking, your lens you're looking through, Spirit's giving you a gift of a passionate way to turn your burdens into blessings, basically. Passionate blessings that you're passionate about. And I'm thinking, who's not passionate about pentacles, right? Like, if you can find a way to turn your burdens into blessings, that's what this is. This is the way you're looking at it. I think you're finding a way to do this. That's amazing. If you leave in the comment section your secret, if you've found a way to do that, because I'd like to know. What do we got in the environment. 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 Oh shit. Got an investment coming in. So got an investment. Page of Pentacles. Wow. Okay, so it could be small. It could be a slow investment, or this is the card of the student too. So this is like you could be learning. You're obviously whatever this new passionate thing that you're learning to turn your burdens into pentacles is it's something you could be learning about, a new skill or a new a new kind of yeah, some kind of new craft maybe, or some way of turning your burdens into pentacles, something that's been burdening you, but you're learning a way to turn. You found a way. Your spirit showed you a way, gave you a passionate new beginning, made you passionate about something that possibly something you're learning about that you could turn into your turn into money. So, or something material anyway. Could be growing dope in your basement or whatever. Maybe you have all this old soil that you don't know what you got. You have all this old soil and you don't know what to do with it, and you got all this stuff, and you're like, it's all burdening you. It's in your basement. You don't know what the hell you do with this shit, and then you like go online and you find out you could like push out like 2 pounds of dope every fucking week or a month or a couple months or something like that. You know what I mean? Like it could be something like that. That's just an example, right? I'm not saying grow a bunch of dope and find out the law in your area and stuff like that, but I've done it. That's how I paid for my house actually for like a couple of years, really. Like until I got busted, but that was before Trudeau legalized it or whatever. But yeah, that's how I paid my bills for like a couple of years. You know what I mean? Literally, it was fun while it lasted. Until the cops kicked my door and then wrecked all my plants and shit. But anyways, that's a different story. What have you got in the outcome of the situation? We got yeah. We got the little guarded. You're guarded against something. It could be this postman here. There's a lot of fire in this one. Like you're definitely dealing with a fire sign, I'd say. Yeah, because even in the future here, there's you're guarded here against. This is like sometimes known as the postman. He goes to and fro. We laugh about it. That's how Dr. Death got his job there at the postal service. Yeah, this is Dr. Death. It's a long story if you want to go watch Scorpio reads, because yeah, it's pretty funny how that turned out. But anyways, you're guarded against something. Could be this postman. It looks like it's this postman coming to visit, whoever this fire sign is. Could be an adventure. They moves to and fro quite a bit, like these fiery, like fearless. Fire signs are pretty fearless. They're one of the most fearless signs, I'd say. Sometimes make like good leaders. I think all signs have their special qualities for being a good leader, but the Leos are known as like the leaders of the pack, right? So you got a bandage on your head, so you've seen some battle in the past, so you're most likely like you're not like it's not in your head, like you're literally like you're guarded for a reason. So I don't know if you feel guarded. I'd stay guarded, or at least be prepared. Let's pull another one on that. Get another one for outcome, Holy Spirit. What am I doing? I gotta take all these in here. One more for outcome, Holy Spirit. One or two, whatever you want to. Okay, so Fool and watching your money. This could be like just like being more careful with your money, being more stable. I'm not feeling that it's like you're like really low on funds or anything. It's just like you're keeping your eye on your money, right? Just smart. The Fool, which is embarking on a new journey. Like, yeah, embarking on a new journey. Um, um, Zero, like it's zero in the deck, but this is like, believe it or not, like one of the most powerful cards. 'Cause the Fool is like, yeah, he's like every contingency rolled into one. Like anything's possible with this guy. That's why the Most High looks out for him, right? Like, look, he's about to walk off that cliff, but right before he walks off that cliff, the wind's gonna blow him back or something like that, or something always happens to like it's like he can do no wrong, right? He literally could like walk through a minefield like unscathed, and it might like blow his hair up a bit or something like that. You know what I mean? He's like, what's that? Like Mr. Magoo. Remember Mr. Magoo? That cartoon? Like the guy's just like fucking like grand pianos landing everywhere around him and shit, and the guy's just like sitting there laughing like it's like, yeah, it's like this guy. Very powerful though, because whatever he's not like the type to go out and like start shit, but like if somebody picks a fight with him, or like somebody like tries to do him harm, like it's like he's got the Most High always like looking out for him. Like it's because I think he's kind of he looks out for his fool, because he's like, I think he just likes watching him, like, because he gets into a lot of crazy shit, right? He's always like just walking down the road whistling, and the weirdest shit happens to him, right? Because he's every contingency rolled up into one. So that's a good way. Well, maybe it's not the best worldly advice to give somebody, but it is a good way, and it's a peaceful way to be, like in your head, like you when you got no worries, you know. And yeah, he puts his. I think he knows, like he puts his faith into the Most High, or else like what you think he'd be a little like more cautious, but he's not. He's not. He knows whatever, like it's because he's witnessed it himself. He's like he's been reincarnated who knows how many times. This like, represents like all his experience from his past lifetimes in the bag there that he's carrying with him, right? So, but he's like, it's not his first picnic. He's just he's starting out there, and he's ready to hit the road, right? And this could be you, like embarking on a new journey. So that's good. That's really good energy to be in. Embarking on your new journey, but the heart of the matter is like turning your burdens into blessings, and that's amazing right there. That's like the magic trick right here. And these guys got your back, so this kind of goes together with this. Is like what I was just saying. Like this guy can like probably got like a legion of angels around him at all times. Like I say, nothing's gonna hurt this guy, man. The bloody Green Berets could try and fucking take this guy out, and somehow they would get the wrong coordinates, and he'd be over here, like, you know what I mean, like the Mr. Magoo type thing. Because these guys don't want it to happen. It's not gonna happen, right? I've witnessed this myself. Believe me. Like I say, these guys are my family. They literally are. They've got my back 100%, and yeah, I witnessed that myself. Believe me. So yeah, maybe get in touch with your ancestors.